Victoria are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems to benefit from playing off that central striker.
Zola. For Fabinho. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fabinho. And this is Hazard. Hazard! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Tries to pass it. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a pop! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's forced to go back. Nice looking ball. Stam makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. That's a sharp pass. And it's Thiago. Now, can they get him away? Thiago showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out to the left flank. Robson stood up well to him there. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Thiago. Knocks it into space. Timber is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's whipped it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Now it's Count. A probing pass. Oh, well played. Zola. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are...
Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Thiago. Zola charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's having a go! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Jordi Alba picks it up from the goal kick. Silvestre. And it's Vieira. Gerrard. He's in a good position here. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Del Piero.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now that looks a decent ball. Back where it came from. Oh, important interception. Corner number 3 coming up. Impressive jump. Has to go back here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, some astute defending there. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! There it is!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Victoria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Victoria have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Victoria currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That has not gone well. Zola. Thiago. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Thiago. Robson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to dink it through. Thiago. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Some really good ball movement. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fabinho. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Hazard. And they win it back again. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Nedved clearly held onto it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Varane deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now it's Nedved. Juve. Victoria leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couch. Robson. Zola. Hazard. To Thiago. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Timber. And here's Del Piero. Cafu.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Solar. And Solar! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Looking for a runner. Varane cuts out the pass. And this is Kaut. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he shoots! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Saviola. Jordi Alba receives it in a good position here. Defending of the desperate variety. He'll try from distance! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, good effort! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And that gets things running. Timber is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's possibly the kind of player who'll come into his own in the latter stages, Peter, because others will begin to get tired, and yet this guy seems to just have the fitness to go on. And if it does get tight towards the end of this game, then he'll be the one that will stand out, because he won't stop moving.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a super give and go, clipped into space. That has not gone well. Timber. Eto'o might just make this. Silvestre. Threads one in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, sweet feet. And he's cut it out. Juve. Vittoria do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Kaut. And it's Nedved. Tries a measured ball. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gerrard, played with finesse. And it's Vieira. He's on it, can he get away? Shoot! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nedved, looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Eto'o.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that was very necessary. Dink through. And this is Eto'o. Robson is onto it in a flash. Cunha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Couch! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Has a look up and delivers.
Well played and well cleared.
Japan are looking to go forward now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Header! It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's come back out to him. Corner number 3 coming up. Martin can get it clear. And it's Gerrard. Tries to get it clear. Eto'o never out of the action for very long. Gerrard with the foul. And he's there to clear it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Messi with the short one. Nice control. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly.
This is the time you need that pace.
This looks promising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great chance!
Has been indicated.
And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gerrard. Now it's Nedved. It's a searching pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Victoria go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Victoria just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vieira knocks it into space. And it's Modric. Batistuta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Batistuta purring. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. Japan have their third corner. Modric goes short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. That's a delicate pass. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Eto'o. Matheus Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise.
Oh, what has happened? Getting up there! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Japan. Number 17.
Japan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi.
Victoria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Trossard. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o tries a shot! And it's Gerrard. Has a look and plays it forward. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Timber. 75 minutes played. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Juve. Nedved. Looking here to chip it. Bullish header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Trossard running with intent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Palhinha. And here's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well timed, excellent interception. João Palhinha. And here's Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Defending was strong and firm.
Added time.
He'll try to keep this alive. Filippo Inzaghi. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the referee brings it to a close. Been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument for me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that was asking for too much. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Messi. So what can they make of this? Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This looks promising. And he's found a way past. Joe! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliant. Tries a shot. Goal! Victoria! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nedved. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Messi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. He's picked his way through. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Robson. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Puyol gets over and intercepts. He's had it taken off him.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That pass has been well intercepted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He won't be happy with that one. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And this is Messi. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. He is just caressing the ball. Couch with a reputation for taking on any shot. No, he's just misjudged that one. Thuram. And it's played forward, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson. Gerrard. And here's Couch. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, please
Victoria coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Victoria have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Victoria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. It's Hazard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to get it away. And it's Hazard. Oh, that's nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf, never out of the action for very long. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's gone backward here. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. He's on it, can he get away? Rummenigge! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Cafu. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Nedved. 75 minutes played. And here's Count. Count has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Victoria have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Big chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's...
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. A probing pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Towering header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nedved.
There will be 3 minutes.
And now they can
time.
spring out of defence. Schneider. That's a good foray he's making. He's rising! Oh, he's hit the bar! Neymar. Juve. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? Great chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Saka. Zanetti. Oh, that's neat. Saka. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot's on here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Cross into the box. Timber gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Timber. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Persib Bandung with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kaut. Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Nedved. Juve. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kaut. Punched away.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
He's had it taken off him.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aims beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. And that should get the job done. Persib Bandung have their second corner now. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zanetti is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Juve going about things with real menace. Now it's some shapes to shoot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Cafu. Gerrard. Vieira. Juve. And he's had it nicked away.
Percy Bandung really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Gerrard. Lovely. Can he finish? It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Gets his head on it! They've scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all the...
Shevchenko!
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Nedved. And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper beats it all. He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Showing good feet. Shevchenko, and the shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So time for change,
Shevchenko.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Bruno
It is
Fernandes.
compelling, this, utterly
Number
compelling.
17.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 23.
This is the time you need that pace.
Juve
Number
running with
22.
intent.
Mateo.
Now it's Saka. Nicely weighted ball. And that should get the job done. Nice interception, well timed. And it's been hooked away.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Nearly, but not quite. It's their second corner of the game. Getting up there! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
29,514.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Robson. Jupe. And it's Kaut. He won't be happy with that one. Mateus makes a dash for it. Jupe. Now it's Saka. Nice control. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Xabi Alonso ready to try one.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks.
Chance! Over to the right flank. Zanetti, he's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18. Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field. Number 5.
Jude.
Batistuta. Number 13.
Salah.
Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Kaut. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Victoria perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. Cafu is there and he can get that clear. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide.
Bandung clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a cute ball, and he was alert to it. Jupe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Real chance! Goal! Victoria! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Victoria have their lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Zanetti. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Victoria close now to seeing this one through to the end. And this is Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward.
Bandung really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some...
Tries one from range! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Joe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Zanetti. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's one-on-one! Tries a shot! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished.
And that's it. Victoria have won it by sheer force of character, as winning